one of William Nylander's most dynamic games. He was all around the puck last night. That's a big loss. See who ends up getting on that right side with Austin Matthews.
Well, the puck shot down onto Primo, who is able to turn that towards Benoit. Up the boards, Dakota Joshua, Nick Waugh, and Easton Cowan.
Primo able to get good positioning at the top of the blue and make a save.
Keith and Uncle Wayne also in attendance. There's Darlene again. That last shot was 92.1.
Offensive zone time. Here's the in-tight play that Zucker gets it up and off the crossbar. Then the quick shot that Thompson gets through, and that's probably the best save for Primo. But Primo, no, he doesn't have a control of it. Looks back behind him twice. Does a good job, though, of trying to keep those pads anchored. Watch the quick little peek behind. Oh, my gosh, where is it? It's in between. He feels it, gets his glove behind, and, boy, great positioning by the official.
Jason Zucker, 7 times a 20-goal scorer. Benson, Zucker tries to jam it, and Primo down underneath Primo, and finally the whistle sounds. Around it goes to Connor Timmins, who played 23-37 last night, played 101 games with the Leafs, and never had that much ice time in a single game. Over the line it goes, and here's Kulik looking across. Another big shot, scored! Tage Thompson has opened the scoring, and goals in back-to-back against the Leafs.
You got the monkey off the back, and sometimes all you need is just a little bit of confidence to get you rolling. That's an NHL shot there by Thompson. Just the quick release. Look at that top corner. There's about, boy, just not much there at all. As you can see at the last second, Primo tries to get the shoulder up. He's down early, and Thompson puts it.
Had to duck a check from Robertson. Up ahead for Tuck. And McLeod and Byram. That's turned aside on the good stuff by Primo. And now we've got McCabe and Tuck after a hit of Byram. And a knockdown by McCabe, who's been fired up throughout this first period.
Yeah, McCabe's had to burn his saddle the entire game. He's been at it with the officials. He was frustrated with an earlier penalty. Coming back, pucks in the feet, and a hard hit that gets Byram. The reaction of Tuck. I don't think he expected the gloves to come off for McCabe. Looked like contact on the shoulder, contact right on the chin, and down he went.
Gets it across for Michelli and back. Matthews up front along with Tavares and Nyes. Parked in front, deflecting it, and it stays out as Luukkonen. Nyes will swing it around behind the net. There's Matthews trying to come out in front. Watched by Byram. Easton Cowan up with a Robertson. Scores! Nick Robertson from Easton Cowan. And the Leafs have tied it.
Continuing on this shift, Matthews starts it with a couple of one battles against Byram. Protect the puck, loses it once, gets some help from Cowan, and then right on the doorstep. You know, part of the thing, you watch that play in the corner and then get to the area in front of the net, and it's Robertson who gets inside Doan and gets on his stick on it before. And you talk about a guy who's looking for something. Find a way to stay in the lineup.
So we start the second period that's been a minefield. Matthew Nyes and Matthias Michelli. Carlo up ahead, Tavares. In comes Nyes at a close call in the opening period. Tavares downhill in front, scores! Michelli! And the Leafs have their first lead of the night.
And here's another simple play. You're trapped along the boards, follow it up. Nice play by Nyes, but he gets the puck taken away from him. But look at the nifty little play through 3 sticks. And Tavares, the one thing he does so effectively is can handle the puck in tight areas. Gets it here, gets it to an area around the sticks, and then just slides it off to Michelli.
Wants his team to be heavy on the forecheck. Leafs do have the lead for the first time on an early goal, but Tate Thompson in front, and Primo, rebound, and that was stopped by Matthews, in behind Primo.
Your own goaltender, but it Matthews does here. He gets the wrong side of the play here, so Thompson makes the play at the net, but Matthews gets behind, ends up saving a goal there. That's as good as putting one in at the other end. could see the quick little shuttle pass. Great patience there by Thompson, but right on the doorstep, boy. Matthews helps his goal.
Knocked off the stick of Ekman-Larsson. Here's Benson to the net. Great poke check. Rebound, scores. Kulik has tied it with his second.
And here's Oliver Ekman-Larsson, end of a long shift after the power play. Benson comes and he gets that little push. That's what Craig Berube will have a look at here. You be the judge. Nobody takes Benson in. Oh, I'm challenging that if I'm the Maple Leafs. See, that's his positioning. Nobody there around Benson. Good aggressive play, but that contact there just blew the goaltender out, left the whole half of it.
After discussion by the on-ice officials, there was goaltender interference. We have no goal.
Okay, they don't even
need the challenge. You know, that's what the system is there for. Now,
and Lorentz with a burst. Here's Lorentz in. Tied up, but got a shot away. Oh, almost a spectacular play. Scoring chance and almost highlight reel material. There is McLeod swinging in deep. He'll feed back to the line and across for Byram. Back it goes to Timmins. Byram will send it to net, scores! Byram through some heavy traffic in front has tied it.
Get the puck from the corner back to the point. It starts with Tuck, gets inside position on Benoit. Now you got Dome. A double whammy. Dome gets underneath on Domi. Byram with his head up. Lorenz can't get the block there, and that one finds its way through the myriad of bodies and legs, and you can see how deep.
He's turned into a pretty good player. The Doan family divided ahead of the third here, Chris.
Big third period indeed. Kyle, back to Dahlin. Zach Benson, watched by Nyes, able to get that pass to Dahlin. Through traffic, a chance, scores! And Tage Thompson's got another. And a go-ahead goal for Buffalo.
Boy, another is right. 3 in the last 2 nights for Thompson after 1 in the first 7. Lost sight of the rebound. He's got Zucker in front, so you're just trying to track the puck. And when it comes down, look at the late reaction. He never saw it past the body of McCabe. And McCabe, as he goes down, unable to get it. And a quick release there. No reaction of Primo except hearing it go in the back of the net behind him. Look at the eyes of Primo. Didn't see it right through. And
up a hit for Tavares. Jake McCabe. Back to Joshua over the line. Here's Dakota Joshua in. Scores! Dakota Joshua.
The fundamentals of the game, nothing really happening. It's end-to-end action. You make one play and go hard to the net, and it's Nick Waugh who goes hard to the net, takes a couple of bodies with him. Not sure if it hit him in front, but Joshua just extended it to the outside far enough. No, that one just got by Luukkonen. Watch Luukkonen's reaction as this one came through underneath the glove. He thought that he had it. Instead,
will drain. And the Dakota Joshua goal will give the Leafs 1 point. And they'll play for a bonus point. But you might have for the first face-off since he's 10-1.
Yeah, but he's not taking it. That's an interesting call.
And the face-off was won by Ryan McLeod to Tavares. And he's checked. And back the other way goes Quinn. And Thompson. Jack Quinn. And the pass broken up. Power overskates the puck as he had a clear break. Now the other way. It's a breakaway. John Tavares scores! 4:99. It's a game winner.
Guys with a heads-up play. No panic. Quick pass, good acceleration, and just a wicked wrister up and over the blocker side. Look at Tavares take a quick peek, and he beats Luukkonen to that short side, up and over. A point back to great defensive play, a good read by Matthew Nyes, and in all alone.
And Tage Thompson had been on the ice 51 seconds, and he couldn't catch John Tavares. So one away from 500. But tonight he celebrates his 19th career overtime goal.